Hey, guess what, guys? It's the Moo Man question. You heard that raunchy counter at the end. Yeah, there's that. That's a raunchy moo, though. Anyway, this is just what I think. It's a zombie moo? Yeah. It's mad cows. Alright, so, too soon. So, the Moo Man question is a question chosen specifically for each debate. Tonight's Moo Man question is, to be the colossal monster who causes the most chaos, you must be able to wreak havoc around the globe. Describe your candidate's hypothetical destruction of Vancouver, British Columbia. Because we destroy what we love. So, Team Godzilla, explain how Godzilla would destroy our home. 2 minutes.
Boy, that's tough, because I mean, you don't know when Godzilla would be attacking Vancouver. It's not like something that would have been, say, happening for the last 6 months. That's right. All for the last 6 months, Godzilla has been destroying Vancouver. We actually do have a quite clearly displayed physical evidence of Godzilla destroying Vancouver. But let me give you a rough idea. There's lots of ocean around us. That's where Godzilla likes to come out of. He'll pick and choose. He'll probably hit all of them. And then wander through all of our big towers, knocking those over, fire breath everywhere. You know, I'm reminded of Godzilla 2000 since we're, mentioning specific movies where he came out of the water, started smashing city by, tower by tower, building by building, and then an alien interrupted him. And he took care of him really quickly. And then when that was said and done, and Godzilla was standing amidst the destruction, except for one building in the back, everything on fire, just one building, he immediately turned around and went for that building. That's exactly what it would look like. Big, fiery wreckage. We're done.
Which is exactly what Tyler was mentioning previously there. You figure that going for the good shit is how you begin the chaos? No, that's how you end. Leave it to the end. And then Godzilla turns around. Doesn't that take place also during a narrative talking about what a good guy Godzilla is? Before he goes back and decides to wreck shit up some more?
There was waxing poetic about heroic tension. Done, gone, changed his mind.
Godzilla doesn't give a shit.
Godzilla, and if Godzilla decides to be good now and then, that sounds like chaos to me. That's keeping us on our toes.
Yeah!
Godzilla is a wrecking ball incarnate, and he would destroy the crap out of the city, as you lovely people here can see for yourselves, via all the hard production work we've been doing. This was us. We totally did this.
Yeah.
All hypothetical. Don't worry about it.
All right! Let's hear it for the Geeks! Yeah! You choose just the right moments to talk. Oh, okay.
That wasn't one of
That
them.
wasn't one of them, but most of the times. All right, so to the nerds, please explain to me how Cthulhu would destroy Vancouver. 2 minutes, begin.
So, there is a lot that would happen if our Dark Lord Cthulhu turned his tentacle face gaze on our little town here, geologically and psychologically, which means that we're going to talk about madness as well as science, bitches! Vancouver exists along the edge of what's known as the Cascadian Subduction Range. This is a meeting of two tectonic plates where one is slowly being dragged under the other. Now, this subduction is happening at a rate of 40 millimeters a year, just creeping in there. But now it has an angry living mountain range on it, because the Dark Lord Cthulhu shows up. So that subduction range gets kicked into the gear like the fucking stick is at the wheel.
Dark Lord Cthulhu uses mind control to make the Canucks lose the Stanley Cup because they had such a head on. Rioting ensues.
Oh, Castana, man.
Okay, exactly, it makes you mad. There has been worry that Vancouver will eventually be hit by the big one, meaning a magnitude 7 or above earthquake. So that happens a bunch. The Pacific coast starts to shake like an epileptic during a twerk to these strobe lights competition.
I'm gonna have to stop you at the twerking because we got a chibi Godzilla being turned in. What points do you care to rebuttal?
We've decided we want to rebut this whole argument. If I could, because how is this happening? Because he's never getting out.
Where are your virgin sacrifices?
So what you're saying is, only at 63 zeros, I believe it was. So assuming you go through all the trouble for him to get out, yeah, maybe he causes all of this destruction.
Not to mention, we've already seen the chaos that Cthulhu can bring to Vancouver. It's cayenne and cookies.
That's about as bad as it's going to get.
Sponsored by CNC Cakery.
I just want to say I'm
sure they're delicious, though.
Yeah, all right, going back to the nerds.
And I'm very proud of you for negating the point of the debate using your rebuttal token for a thing he told us to talk about. But yeah, you can release him with the things you've said. Anywho, I dropped the mic with my mind. The entire world starts to shift as Dark Lord Cthulhu decides he liked it better as just one Pangean supercontinent. This means Vancouver is now a tropical paradise. No one gets to bitch about the rain again. Anarchy ensues.
30 seconds to wrap things up.
Then, Anne, please.
So Dark Lord Cthulhu and the King and Aquaman, we're totally gonna hang out at the Vancouver Aquarium, and we're gonna turn everything into toxic acid blood, like all of the water. It's gonna be super sweet, guys. And then we're gonna make sure that everybody super fears us in Tsawwassen and Surrey and White Rock. Like they're gonna be scared and mad, and I'm gonna make them eat their parents, because if they don't, I will make them turn all of their things into. Anyway, so they go fucking crazy, and they line their microwaves with tinfoil, and they're pointing it at the U.S., and because they're stupid, right? And in the U.S., because USA is gonna be like, dude, what the fuck? And they're gonna nuke all of British Columbia, which is okay, because it's filled with hippies and Asians.
Just represent his apartment. It's fine.
I still have to other principal, and I'm gonna have to cut you out there. All right, let's hear it for the nerds. Surrey is angry and scared. They are already. Ha-cha-cha-cha. Local humor. I don't have a tie on. All right. So, going on to round 4. Round 4 is who would win in a fight round. So, let us start with Team Godzilla. Geeks, explain to me how Godzilla would win in a fight. 2 minutes.
All right, so the most important thing that we want to note here is, at its core, Cthulhu is a god. An elder or an ancient god, yes, but Godzilla has already destroyed how many? 5 gods! We've taken down Mothra, King Caesar, Thor. Yeah, that's right, Thor. God of Thunder. That guy was
Not just Thor,
The whole Marvel universe.
the entire Marvel universe. There is nobody he has not stopped. King Ghidorah? Ghidorah, sure. Ghidorah! All right.
I'm gonna, before you get started, I have a chibi Cthulhu being turned in for a rebuttal token. What would you care for rebuttal?
I can name someone he didn't stop. He failed to stop a dunk from Charles Barkley.
Are you though? Are you?
yes, ask him this.
All right. So
Now, there are many that would argue that Charles Barkley is a god.
Sure.
that's a debate for another day.
Comedy commercials aside, please continue, sir.
We've still got 5 gods in the bank, and those are legit gods who have been destroyed by the wrath of Godzilla. We're talking about a monster that gives you nightmares and has been asleep at the bottom of the ocean again for, what was it, a ventrillion?
1 times 63 zeros.
He's just sleeping. That's our fight round. He's going to be asleep at the bottom of the ocean. In the situation that we've described, in a hypothetical that is literally the stars aligning, where they show up, Godzilla is still the guy who shit-kicked every monster that has ever shown up.
And on the occasional time that they've stopped him for a time, if you include all of the timelines, Godzilla has come back and wreaked more havoc 9 times. Jason barely did that. He has not stopped.
Godzilla is essentially a Saiyan too. Every time he's died,
30
he's come
seconds.
back stronger the next time. He comes back stronger and fiercer. We have to account as well, because I know they're going to bring it up, Cthulhu's really only thing is his telepathy. Godzilla has bested that as well.
Many
Something happens too when he gets close enough to the top, like the top part of the ocean too, where he can reach just weaker or insane.
We're giving them the benefit of the doubt
Yeah,
here.
okay.
If he gets to the point where he can do any kind of attack against us, we've already proven that he's enough
established
against
history
it.
in several Godzilla films resisting to telepathic attack.
All right, I'll end you